Welcome to Football Scientific. I'm Aaron Sutter, the professor of football science. I'm a writer for FootballAnalysisOne.com. Check out my most critical stat for every NFL team in Week 15. I'm also going to be writing my Power Rankings article going to Week 16. That should be published tomorrow morning at 7:30. Boom. Also, I write for CFLNewsHub.com. Check out my Hamilton Tiger Cats articles. And then today I wrote for UFLNewsHub.com about AJ McCarron potentially becoming the next head coach at Birmingham Stallions. We mentioned yesterday that Bob Stoops had retired from coaching football, leaving the Dallas Renegades without a coach. I mentioned there was two teams left with their coaching staff still in place, the Birmingham Stallions and the DC Defenders. Well, DC Defenders are definitely in place, but Birmingham Stallions are not, because then later yesterday, Skip Holtz stepped away from the Stallions. So that was crazy. So that's going to be included today also. Remember, that's on UFLNewsHub.com. Check out that article, and let's see if we can make it big, you know. I'm enjoyed today by my guest, Tyler the Tiger. Tyler the Tiger here, ready to go? Ready to fire it up? Just going to do some odds and ends, right? That's what we're doing, right? Yeah, odds and ends show? Yeah, it's the odds and ends show. Okay. Well, I mean, that's pretty good. It's the NFL odds and ends and reports, blah, 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 blah. I'm not saying it's not important. I'm just saying I don't remember what it all is, because I'm a puppet. I don't remember things. Professor, you look real tired today. Do I look real tired today? You do look real tired today. I don't know why. Why do you always look so tired? I don't know. I guess I'm just old. But you're not old. Get over it. Get over it. You know what you should do? You should be better, and you should drink some Dubby energy drink. Wow, it makes me feel so good, and I don't feel jittery or angsty afterwards. You know, not like drinking that Monster. Ew, that's like drinking antifreeze. It makes me feel all angsty. Whatever that means. I don't know what angsty means. I don't have a great vocabulary. Okay, so you're saying I should try some Dubby? Yeah, try some Dubby. Okay, all right, we have some Dubby right here. Dubby, get right here. Because of our swag. Here's our swag from Dubby. Let me grab it. Okay. Okay, so here's our shaker of Dubby. And we're going to drink a little bit of it and get hype for the show. Get hype. Okay, here we go. But not jittery. Yeah, that's true. It won't be jittery. Okay, let's drink some. All right. Wow, yeah, that's Dubby. That tastes great. Wow, pass the Dubby. That's the Dubby. Boom. Check it out, Dubby.com. You can use our promo code Football Scientific, all caps, no spaces, for a 10% discount on any Dubby energy drink orders from Dubby.com. Okay, so DubbyEnergy.com, I believe it is. All right, so check that out. We have the link in the description here, and we'll have our promo code with that for your discount, okay? Let's get down to breaking down these odds and ends. Let's get the odds and ends. Okay, here we go. All right, so first in the NFL, boom, the Jets yesterday afternoon, after I made a few episodes, had released veteran wide receiver Allen Lazard. So he's a free agent now. We'll see if anyone picks him up along the way. And remember, he went to New York because Aaron Rodgers requested him to come from Los Angeles or Las Vegas to New York. Maybe he's going to ask him to come to Pittsburgh. Miami Dolphins' Mike McDaniel has considered replacing quarterback Tua Tagovailoa. They also have Zach Wilson, and they have Quinn Ewers. And then later today, boom, that was earlier today. And then later today, boom, he finally pulled the trigger on it and said, hey, Tua is benched, boop, and we're going to start Quinn Ewers, which is a good idea because they're out of the playoff hunt. So might as well play your younger players, your draft pick, and see if we can actually play. So you can figure out what you're going to do with that guy and do it at your quarterback position. Although Tua is super expensive, they paid him a ton of money, so they may want to work it out. But they started so many interceptions this year. Green Bay Packers, third-round pick, running back Marshawn Lloyd. Look, he was going to come back from a hamstring injury, but he's re-injured, so he's definitely not coming back, it seems like. Okay, Arizona Cardinals, they placed running back Bam Knight on the IR. He's done for the season. They're not making the playoffs. He's done for the season with an ankle injury they suffered on Sunday. Houston Texans signed running back Jawar Jordan to the active roster from the practice squad. They have an issue at running backs, ever since Joe Mixon didn't start the season, and they've had issues at running backs, so they're trying to work through that. Okay, next, Tennessee Titans plays safety Kevin Winston Jr. and safety Xavier Woods on the IR. Okay, so now they're short on safeties, but what's that mean? Mike Brown, also 3 safeties put on IR by the Steelers. That's crazy. But they recently signed, yesterday, Eric Hallett and Shanus Rose, it looks like. So, they're trying to fill in early. They're gonna be susceptible to deep balls. Hint, hint, hint. Whoever plays Steelers this week, I haven't looked fully ahead. I'm still doing power ratings. Whoever plays Steelers, though, go deep. All right. Buffalo Bills, they signed kicker Michael Badgley to the team on their practice squad. He's probably going to kick for them this week because it looks like their kicker, Matt Prater, got hurt. So you know what? Indianapolis and Cleveland are quarterback graveyards, but Buffalo's a kicker graveyard, man. You don't want to be the kicker at Buffalo. You're going to be hurt. They get hurt all the time. Chicago Bears, wide receiver Rome Odunze, wide receiver Luther Burden. They did not participate in walkthroughs yesterday. Okay, I'm not sure if they're out or not, but they didn't do a walkthrough. Why would they do a walkthrough? I don't know. Miami Dolphins, they have benched, as mentioned, Tua Tagovailoa, and now they have, as Quinn Ewers is demand. Let's see if he can play ball. Did they waste a draft pick? Maybe. We'll find out, won't we? Okay, CFL transactions over the last day or so. Saskatchewan Roughriders signed American wide receiver Malik Knowles, and they signed national defensive back Jaden Drake. BC Lions signed national DB Joshua Haggerty, and they signed American offensive lineman Logan Schervitz. That's an American name. I don't think so. That sounds German. ZSCH. Schervitz, I guess. Schervitz. It's probably something easy to say. If I'm saying it wrong, hit me up and let me know how to say it. Let's see. Montreal Alouettes, they signed national linebacker Tyrell Richards. And Winnipeg Blue Bombers signed national linebacker Retta Cramdy. Okay. Is that even a real name? I don't know. Boom. All right. Boom. UFL, as mentioned, Birmingham Stallions head coach Skip Holtz stepped away from the Stallions yesterday. And then what was the big news? Well, he won 3 championships with them. 2 USFL, 1 UFL, 32-4 record. It's pretty good, man. Although the teams have been playing against kind of suspect. No offense. But A.J. McCarron was running for lieutenant governor in Alabama, and now he's quickly stepped away and said, I'm not going to be the governor because I got bigger fish to fry. The UFL. What? Okay, sure. Bigger fish to fry, man. So it sounds like he's going to become the head coach or the quarterback. Probably not the quarterback. He's 35. Why would a 35-year-old play in the UFL? For scraps? No, be the head coach, man. I don't know. I probably would have been lieutenant governor, honestly. IFL, Vegas Nighthawks signed. I'll be the head coach of the Stallions. Just hit me up. Aaron Sauter. You can find me online. I have a coaching background. I'm going to start getting an offensive video series, maybe. And I'll go through it. Make me the Stallions head coach. That'd be good. Okay, Vegas Nighthawks, they signed veteran defensive back Clifton and Duck to the 2026 season. They're just trying to build up and make another run to the IFL National Championship. That's not how it works in the IFL, though. In the IFL, man, it's a weekly. You start with a team. You sign players now, which I don't overdo it with the signing players now, because then they got to go to training camp. Then you get to training camp, and then every week of the season, man, you're moving you have 25 guys on the roster. You're moving 2 or 3 guys every day. It seems like every week, every team is moving 2 or 3 guys. By the time you get midway through the season, you got a whole new roster. Maybe a few superstars, but a lot of people have changed. So it's hard to get, too hyped about the names. But it's good to see who's doing activity. It's kind of like the NAL. I wouldn't recognize the names of most of the players signing NAL, no offense. But it's kind of cool to go through them, and you can recognize them as they make changes throughout the season. We'll see who's playing well and who's, dogging it, and who's getting benched and who's getting traded. So that part is interesting to me. All right, maybe it is to you too. If it isn't, get over it. All right. So that is Football Scientific for today. It's a pretty quick episode, just some odds and ends. And we're going to get back to writing our power rankings, okay, for footballanalysis1.com. Check that out tomorrow at 7:30. Football Scientific portal is closed. Boop.